Around Justin, I could just be myself because it was the only time I didn't have to hide part of my identity. When I was still in high school, we started partying with cocaine and ecstasy, and then that led into OxyContin. When it became so expensive that we just couldn't afford it anymore, me and most of my friends made the natural switch. I woke up one day and was addicted to heroin. When my mom died, I'd been addicted to heroin for 4 or 5 years. By that time, I'd already been in and out of jail. I had 2 felonies. I had no hope left for my future. Was I a drug dealer? No. But when my friend texted me and asked me for a gram, it was the most normal thing. So I sold him a gram. But then I'd actually gotten a text from Justin asking me to sell him another gram. So I was waiting for Justin to come, but he never did. And then my door flew open. They put me in handcuffs and they tell me I'm being arrested for the overdose death of Justin DeLong, who was one of my best friends in the whole world.
Morgan joins us now from her home in Portland, Oregon. Morgan, thank you so much for joining me. So you were facing prison time under the homicide by overdose law, where prosecutors treat accidental overdoses as major crimes. You said that you sold to Justin, but you were not a drug dealer. You saw yourself as helping him. Take me into that moment of where you believed it was help and not harm.
You know, when you're addicted to heroin, we wish we could just go to the pharmacy and know the milligram, know what we're getting, know its purity, know it doesn't have fentanyl. But that's not the world in which we live. So we develop these social circle networks, okay? And everybody has like dealer choice A, dealer choice B. But if dealer A is not answering and dealer B is in jail, then you just start texting everyone in your phone. And I know from personal experience, I'm dope sick, and I would just be texting everyone, can you help me out? Can you help me out? I'm sick, can you help me out? And so when Justin texted me that night, everyone knows I'm not a dealer. So I just assumed his dealer choice A and his dealer choice B, were out or in jail. And I didn't want my friend to be dope sick because I know how that feels. And so I sold him a gram.
I imagine you relive that over and over from the call. The way you describe it to me, it's as if it happened yesterday. And
yeah, I think, what if I just would have ignored his text message? Would he still be alive? And I know when I sat in jail and got the discovery and read the police report that he had texted a lot of people, and I was just closer or faster. But what if he would have got the heroin from someone else? Would it have been a lower purity? Would he still be alive? And that thought keeps me up at night. But I know that just in that moment, on that day, with the information I had at that time, if you put me back, I would have made the same decision over and over because of how many times he had helped me out. He had saved me from being sick so I could still go to work, so I could still go to school and hold my life together.
When you learned that you were facing 20 years in prison for his death, I imagine the guilt, obviously, of his death is one thing. Knowing that you could spend 20 years behind bars is another. Did you start to feel sorry for yourself? Were you consumed by guilt? How did you process all of that? Because he was dead and you had provided the heroin.
Yeah, so, 3 months and 8 days before Justin died, my mother overdosed